Alright, this is Beam Hobby Shack. We're here getting ready to rebuild Revell's Modzilla monster truck that is obsolete now, that is no longer being made. All they have is extra parts out there, and I guess when the parts is all absorbed by all their customers, then if it breaks, might as well get rid of it, throw it in the trash. It's not a truck that's worth upgrading either, unless somebody just wants to because they like it that much. But in my opinion, it's not worth upgrading. I actually got this truck for like $53 with free shipping. Had it for a couple years, and it's good enough just the way it is. Matter of fact, I don't know if I have it down here. Only thing that I did, yes I do. I did buy extra motor just in case I needed it. But today, me and JJ, he's my adopted nephew. Just want you to let you know. It's a good friend of mine from church, Brother Swindell, and Sister Swindell, Sister Dr. Swindell. It's their son. But it's going to be my nephew. Trust me. He's going to be with me more than he is with them. They're going to be too busy anyway, so they just don't know it yet. Check it out. This differential here is broke. Alright. One side, you know, you turn it this way and that. You be like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with it. Then when you try to do this, it starts clicking. I don't know if the camera can see it, but or hear it, but it is. The other side is okay, but it presents a problem. That's why it has to be replaced, because bevel gear on the center drive shaft, I think, was about to strip out. It seems okay now, but we'll see. And because I couldn't get the out drives off of this because they kind of snapped in or glued in, however they do it. You know, even when you take the 3 screws out, it won't come but so far apart. I tried, I did all that. Look. Now, I'm here because I want JJ to learn how to fix and rebuild these things. And even though, you know, he's real young, he might not retain all of it, but at least he starts seeing, you know, things will start sticking in his head, and I might even let him put in a few screws when we put it back together. But at this time, I want to teach him what we have to do. And he'll probably ask a question because he's 4 years old. He don't know. But he will learn. And certain things will stick in his head. And that's the whole thing that I'm trying to accomplish here. Alright? So, Phillips Flathead. Phillips screwdriver. These two are Phillips. And that's a flathead, right? So what is that?
Phillips.
And what's that?
A flathead.
My man's throwing down. See, you keep saying that and use it, you'll remember, and that's the name of the game. All right. This is a Q-tip, extra long. See this bag of Q-tips? It has a specific number. Amazon got these for 100 in a bag for like $1. And I buy a bunch of them because I use them. I use them a lot. And right now I use this to clean in between the spur gear and the pinion gear. That's gold color dirty thing right there. Alright. This one, that's a pinion gear. This white one that's dirty, that's called a spur gear. What's that? And what's that one? Pinion. Yeah. I'm going to ask you again, so you got to remember. All right. All right. And this is a brush motor. This blue thing is called a heat sink. All right, that draws the heat away from the motor so the motor doesn't get too hot and burn up. Okay, so that's called a heat sink. That's a motor. Pinion gear, bevel gear, spur gear. I don't expect you to remember everything all at once, but I'm gonna keep drilling you every time we get together and we fixing something. So you're gonna learn it. Now, I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on this, all right? I like utter butter. Never had a problem with it, all right? The viscosity stays pretty consistent with it, even under pressure and heat, all right? It's not one of those grease that totally liquefies, and breaks down, but it does liquefy enough to get easy. All right, I even used this on the volcano you like, and ran it in the wintertime, and the volcano ran pretty good with it. So the viscosity stays pretty consistent even in cold weather.
What train was you driving?
Volcano, the little one, the one you like, the one that you always drive, that little red truck.
What's the black too?
Hmm?
And the black.
Yeah, I use this all the time. I got 2 jars of this thing, man. I like Cal RC products. They real good. I have to admit, they real good. I took a chance because I ain't know nothing about them, but I know something about them now, and they're pretty good. I'm not trying to make a promotional tape, but I'm just trying to tell you what I use. All right, because I had some proven products I tested myself. Being a former machinist, you got to know your products. So, all right, now I'm gonna put this in. You're killing me. You're killing me, but that's all right.
I didn't cover my mouth.
All right. Look, I'm gonna show you. All right, what I did. See that little bit? I want to do this, right? You think you can do that?
Yes.
All the way around?
Yes.
See, just dip it in a little bit and just do a little bit all the way around. All right?
Okay.
All right, this is your job. Here you go. Hold it just like I'm holding it. That hand. But you right-handed like me. Pick it up. Here. All right. And you got to do all the way around on that gear. All right.
I need to touch.
Hmm?
It needs to touch.
Yeah, it needs to touch. That's right. Put it all in the side of the gear. Make that gear look like it's wet. Look at you. You put a lot on that stick. But anyway, when we done putting this together, we're gonna break this to see what's inside of it. We're gonna bust it all up. Bust it all up. If my 2 sons was young like you, they would have no problem taking this apart. Matter of fact, my daughter, that's perfect, homie. That's perfect. All right. That's good. Good job. Don't get that on yourself. All right. Watch what you're doing. That's grease, man. This is what you do with the grease. With this, right? All right. I'll show you. Lay it like that. All right. That way the grease is not touching this, right? And if you have a problem Then you get another piece of napkin. Right? You might need a napkin for your old face. Coughing like that. Right? You go open up the napkin. Right? And put it on a napkin. I don't want to mess up my bright red Phantom Racing mat. I like this mat.
Like, you mean the volcano one?
This mat. This is a mat. That's why I said bright red Phantom. See, it got an F right here. I got it from Phantom Racing. You know. Had it for a long time too.
So beautiful.
Alright. You can put it like this. Put that just like that and let it lean on it. Alright? Now, this is what we do. Check it out. I didn't take the front off yet, but I might have to. I'm hoping I don't have to. Alright, but I do know that this was the problem, differential. Alright, check it out. Alright. I'm putting it in like this. Alright. Then we put it down. Alright. If the upper part of the gear housing was on this, it'll hold it down like this. Alright. Now, I'm trying to see. Alright. Turn both of those wheels in this. Turn both of those wheels. No, both of them. Right. Where?
This way?
Yeah. Alright. Let me try to turn it from here. I might have to replace the front.
How can these things so high?
Hmm?
I'm wondering you saying,
Alright, I'm gonna bring you up over because you're getting ready to slide off the side. You alright now? Alright. You know how to open this? Alright. Leave that open. I gotta put you to work, homie. You know what I mean? So you don't knock this over. I'm gonna loosely put that back on. All right. Now, this is what we gotta put back on. All right. This part, right? That's called a shock tower. This part right here is called the upper gear housing or differential housing. All right, and we got to put that back over on that. You understand?
yes.
All right, but first, before I do all of that, we got to clean it up. They should go back to making all of these kits again. Know why? You never get enough oil or grease on the gears. Never. And when you get it ready to run and you take it out the box, the first thing all of us like to do is fire it up, go for it. Alright? Can you clean that up and get the dirt off? Huh?
Where's the door?
Alright, this is what I want you to do. Alright? You got two ways of doing this. Alright? You take this, look. I'm going to give you, you can take this and do this to clean that. See how that dirt came off? Huh? Use both the rag and use this. Alright? But not that one. That's getting too dirty. I'm going to give you a new one. Alright? Here. Clean that up. Get the dirt off. You can put it down on a rag, lay it down and do it. Move this out the way. Don't be afraid to use what's here. All right, put your hand on it to hold it. I'm not gonna hold it for you. Yeah.
And what's the other way out to me?
You gotta do the other side too. Alright. Gotta get all that dirt off. But we're not putting this back together being dirty, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even see any.
That's because you didn't get nothing off. If you take it all off and stick it in there and get the dirt off, you'll get dirt on it. You know, you gotta look on the sides, underneath of it. But this Kodo, they don't even make this one no more. It was hard. It's going to be hard. It wasn't hard for me because I went on eBay and got the motors because this got a bad motor. I have flown this particular one more than any other one. All right, it's still recording. The light went off. You know, that's all. Let me see if I can get that light started again. I'm going to pause it, then I'm going to start it back up. No, that's all right. We got enough light. I believe we got enough light. We'll be all right.
That only makes the video better.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It's still making, the video's still running. I paused it and started it back up. That's the first time that light went off like that on me. I never had that problem before. But don't worry about it. They can still see what you're doing.
I'm gonna do this side.
Yeah, you gotta get all the way around it. All right.
No, where am I done?
Yeah, I see the dirt now. You're cleaning it now. You're getting the dirt.
I got 0.4.
Well, why are you doing that? I'm not going to just sit around. I'm going to try to clean some of this up. Dirt around the servo. I'll show you what the servo is when we start putting this back together. Servo is the mechanism that helps it steer. Servo can be used for a whole lot of things. They come in different sizes, different weights. They come with plastic gears or metal gears. Some even come with ball bearings, 1 or 2 of them, just so it makes it easier to turn. Some are real light as far as power. They don't have the strength to power something real big. Like this servo, I couldn't put in my big volcano. I can only put this in the little volcano. But the little volcano is about the same size as this. Look all that dirt. This is brand new. Look all that dirt I got off of that. You know, if they would have made this easier to upgrade and made parts to upgrade it, this would have been a more successful truck. But, like I gave you an example with the differential, yeah. You still got to get it all. I still see dirt. See, look. Stick that thing right in there. See, I got that dirt out. See that? You got to do the other side just like that. Stick it in there. You're not going to break anything. Alright?
Okay.
Yeah. See, you being real light with it, like it's gonna break. And I understand that. I appreciate you not trying to break anything, you know. But you gotta get the job done. We gotta clean this sucker.
He's coming. No, she wondered if you could go to her. I can't. Marge, I understand your feeling. Can't. Too sick to travel. You tell him. Please, Victor.
Ooh, phew. All kinds of stuff is in that joint. That's the only problem about having sealed
No,
the gear spur gears and whatnot. Yeah, but you gotta look. It gotta get dirty like that.
Ooh.
All right. The only thing wrong about having sealed spur gears and whatnot, when they collect dirt, man, they really collect dirt. And it's a pain in the butt to clean out sometimes. Because they got support little flash of plastic laying around. You know brass is a real soft metal when it starts wearing before the plastic spur gear wears. That's why it's not bad sometimes, depending on your application, to have a plastic spur gear. Bashers should have metal stuff, metal gears, metal this, metal that, because you bashing. Of course you need it. You know? But before I put this thing together, I'm going to oil that bearing. This one right here. And you probably say, oh, you should clean it, this, that, and whatever. I ain't doing that. You know, what's weird, they give you on the diff brass oil bearings or bronze.
But is that the bad one?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the bad one.
That's the good one.
Inside, right there.
Oh.
Now, they put bronze oil bearings on the differential. But on the center drive shaft, they give you regular ball bearings. Shielded, but regular ball bearings. That makes no sense to me. I'd rather have the bronze on the shaft here and bearings, ball bearings on the differential.
I did this one.
All right. Did you use the? Okay, good. You doing all right? You doing real good. And if you really look at this pinion gear, maybe I put it up to the camera and it should. Pinion gear. Remember pinion, spur, pinion. If you take a real good close look at it, that thing is wearing out before the plastic spur gear. Unbelievable. I don't know if that was centered or not and if it was in focus, but all y'all experienced RC guys, y'all know what I'm talking about. This actually sitting around dirt. Because ever since it broke, I never cleaned it. Look at that. Nasty. Stuff is just nasty. Put that with the other one. Ain't dirty enough. Look at them. That's dirt.
I think I did some of
If it's clean, I can understand.
I think I did half of it. I think I did half of it.
You're not doing bad. Really, you're not. But there's other areas you got to clean too. You see the other areas I'm talking about? Yeah, that you try to get, anything loose. Look, see? That's dirt. I'm sticking it underneath the heat sink. Trying to get whatever I can get away from the gears. Alright, I still got one good half of a Q-tip.
It sounds like it. Look at the other side.
Alright. Might have to change both of these.
I think I did half of it.
Let me see something.
What he said?
I have to see if alright, now they both turning the same.
Yeah, you told me.
I had that on the wrong side. I had the bevel ring gear on the wrong side. Now now it's turning the right way. That's cool. That's what it's supposed to do. That's cool. We good. I can imagine me having it on the wrong side and start off on the. Yeah, you getting it. See, you got to clean up in there. You got to look around and wherever dirt is at. See all that dirt dust right there? You gotta get it. You gotta get it. All right. And when you've done that, then we can start putting this back together.
Okay.
All right.
Like, you mean I'm one more than burning the door off? You're going to put the body on?
Not yet. We got to make sure everything working. Then after we make sure everything works right, then we put the body on. I got to make sure that the differential works, and I want to make sure that I don't have no problem out the front differential. Just think, you keep working with me on this, right? I'll have your parents bring you over to fix this, and then I'll pay you for fixing it for me. Then I don't have to work on it no more. You'll work on all the trucks. You'll work on all the drones, and I'll give you some money for it too. And then you can buy your own stuff. Wouldn't you like that?
Staying away.
Huh?
Staying away.
Just turn it lightly. Don't turn all the way on. But we're going to be using it some more.
It's away. It's away. See?
Are you finished?
And now we're all going to do it.
All right. Now, You know how to put this on? See if you can figure out which way this goes. All right? Because you got to put this on. That was me.
What do you
Man,
do?
you're gonna make this have germs. Here, figure it out. You gotta put that on. Where do it go? Now, where do it go? Where did we put the differential at? Right. Don't touch it with your hands. Your hand got dirt on it. And you put grease on it. We don't want no dirt inside of there. Alright? Look at it. I want you to look. Alright? See this? See that? Isn't that covered? So see how this is flat? And the screws right here is flat? Alright? It goes like that. You see? That's alright. It don't have to be up. It just don't. You just don't want it under. You don't want it under like that. But when you put it on, you want it up. And see, it goes like that. So, and the thing is this. All right. Now.
If this is on, how are you not saying up?
Nah, just one step at a time. One step. All right, one step. All right, let's work on the gear housing. All right, we want to have this bolted down. Now, which one of these would you use?
This one?
Yes, that's it. Now, I'm going to show you how this works. Alright? You put it down and you start screwing it down. Alright? See how I'm doing? Look where my hand is at. Alright? Here, you do that one. And you got to go clockwise.
Which clock?
And you'll see. Start turning it. No, not that way. The other way.